Good evening. We are
Hi.
here. We made it here. Little snooze and all here. So my brain just started to refire. So welcome to Late Night Crafts and Laughs. I'm
Hi
Rachel and I'm
guys.
with my
Hi
crafty
guys.
BFF, Kristianne. Say
Hey,
hello.
hello everyone. How are you? Hello, hello, hello.
I just realized I didn't do one thing for my lighting. I'm just going to turn the overhead light off so it's not so shadowy. There you go. That's better. So,
How are you, Rach?
I'm apparently feeling a little less tired after my 45-minute snooze.
Snooze.
Snooze. Yes, I had a little snooze. How about you?
I am good. Much better. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm happy to hear that you're not coughing because that was not so.
That was the situation, actually. I'm so glad. I did my inhaler just before the live. Just perfect, hopefully. Perfect timing.
Good. I'll keep my fingers crossed for us that you won't, but if not, I did go solo, and so we can watch you craft if it gets to be too much with talking tonight, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
No problem. So let's say hi to everybody that's here. I have Denise. Hey, Denise.
Hey,
Welcome.
Denise. How are you?
We have Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Welcome. We have Gina and Barbara,
Hi,
and
guys.
we are ready. It's so nice to have all of you with us tonight. We are both working. Oh, Jessica's here. Yay. It's my coffee bean, Jessica. My pun queen. I could resist. I'm sorry. My fellow punny friend.
Your funny friend. How
Yeah,
cute.
it's so nice to have all of you. So tonight, it is still what, January? Is it the 19th, 18th? Still? Well, maybe some of our neck of the woods, it's the next day. Soph is here.
Mhm.
Hey, Soph. Welcome. It is coffee month, and Kristianne and I
Yeah.
are planning on working on some coffee projects. Oh, good. She has the pun. She came up with the name for this. I posted these late on my IG account, and we were going back and forth with puns
Uh-huh.
again. And so she has a pun that she's going to share for this. Couldn't come anything with when she was on the spot, but she's come up with something. That was her homework. You know how you always give me homework?
Yes.
Now Jessica's gotten homework from me today,
Oh,
or
how
last, or however
cute.
many days ago. Not intention. I didn't call it homework, but that's what it feels like now when I talk about it. So,
Hello, hello,
oh,
Yvette.
Yvette,
How are you?
Yvette, welcome. So it's coffee month. It looks like you've decided to use a Scrap Diva die tonight also.
Yes. This is like, I don't know what it's called, but it's a mug.
The Mug Mini Album. I know that's the name of it because I was looking online today to see it because that was going to be my treat for coffee month. In February though, because I'm on a no shopping ban.
It's a
It's been
beautiful
that
shape.
because I think it's been almost a year since she launched her shop, because the one that I'm going to use tonight from her is the Latte cup die, because I bought this
Yes.
about this time last year.
Yes. And I know that that specific product is back in stock.
No, it says out of stock.
Again?
Yes, because I just went on to, I was going to buy it today, or not to bit
No, no,
today. I
no.
was
The
going to.
one that you're using.
Oh, this one is back in stock. Okay, the one you're
Yeah.
okay. Mine is back in stock. Phew.
Yours is back in stock for sure. Mine is still out of stock.
Yes, that one's been super popular. Okay, Jessica, she has the pun for us. So, gosh, am I going to have to say punch? It sort of sound French in a pun. So, cafetiere is the French word. So the pun, oh, cute. So the pun is ooh la la mon cafetiere. I like it. I like it a lot. Olga,
Oh,
welcome,
that's so
Olga.
cute. Hi, cousin Olga.
Welcome. We are working on coffee month. However, I need to make a swatch because the other thing we are both playing with tonight is the Miss Kate Designs paper by Miss Kate Cuttables called
Yep.
I Love um, Snow, right? Here, where is it? Here it is. I love snow. And so we're both playing with this tonight. Project. We're in sync with the paper. So,
Yes, we have the same paper. I love this paper so much. What about
it's
you?
so, yes, it is so pretty. I am in love with well, first of all, this paper here, I super, super love this print. I don't know, I've noticed in my own, with other previous paper collections that I've bought from other companies, whether it's Doodlebug or we are, was it Me Our Memory Keepers or My Mind's Eye or something like that? I would buy the whole stack if it had something like that in there. And I love these little, where is it?
The collage prints.
Yes, these collage prints with all the little icons all over the place. These are my favorite. Yes, Jessica, we can use the Doodlebug French Kiss collection for, although I have that one, for the pun, that ooh la la mon cafetiere. I hope I'm saying that right. That
Mon
sounds
cafetiere.
yeah, so which ones did you decide to pull? Hey, did you pull the same one?
Did I?
OMG.
Oh my God, did we?
Yes. I pulled this dark snowflake one. And that's the one you're using, right?
The dark snowflake and then this one in the back.
And the stripes on the other side?
Oh my gosh, yes, we did. That's so funny.
Okay. We chit-chatted today earlier briefly about that, confirming we were going to do a live, but we didn't talk about what we were going to do in terms of,
Specific.
the Miss Kate Designs paper, and we were going to do it coffee themed, but we had no idea we were going to be in sync with what paper we chose. We live in 2 different countries and we're still in sync. It's nuts. The snowflakes are super cute. But first I have to, before I get started, make a swatch, because I also plan on using this stamp set to decorate my cup project. And this is the Greeting Farm Warm Wishes. In an attempt to shop my stash, I had these set aside and I was planning on using them for Christmas, but I did not use them for Christmas because I just ran out of Christmas time to do them. So I thought they would work for winter. And look, see this boy? He's holding a coffee cup.
Oh my God, it's perfect, Rach.
And you know me, like I'm going to make one of each tonight. I need to have a boy and a girl, because, I have a son and daughter. So this stamp set was perfect for that. So I like making a swatch, and I think I saved the picture that you posted on Instagram, but I'm not going to be able to read the messages from everybody while I'm quickly looking at the swatch colors that I need.
Do you want mine?
Sure.
This?
Yes. I guess I could just write the numbers out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll dictate it to you.
Okay.
Let's start. 3,
Yeah.
5,
Yes.
10,
Yes.
15,
Yes.
8,
Yes.
28, 163, 22, 34,
Yes.
143, 24, 145,
Okay.
21,
Yes.
97, 142,
142,
57,
57,
67,
67,
68,
68,
71,
71. I feel like we're playing bingo.
69,
Bingo. Okay.
128,
128.
and 139.
139.
And then these are just my grays. Like I just do it because
Okay.
these are my staples all the time. If you want them,
Okay, why not?
it's NG5, 6, and 7,
Okay.
and NG0, 1, and 2.
Okay.
And then the pastel from the pastel collection, you have to get the RV260.
Pastel RV260.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now I will be able to swatch at the same time as look at the messages. Okay, so what did I miss here? Oh, yes. Yes, Bonnie, you are up super late, and Jessica's joining us super early. I am so honored that both of you choose to forego some sleep to join us here for our crafty hour.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for
Yvette's
being here.
loving the blue paper. She loves the stamp set. Thank you. Is blue your favorite color too, Bonnie? I know it's
Yeah, it's Bonnie's favorite too, and Rob too.
okay, cool. I didn't know that. Um, it would take me hours to find all those. Isn't it awesome that Kristianne shares all those numbers with us? And so I don't even have to do all of that stuff. So yeah, if you
Yes.
need to take a screenshot now, you can do that here, and we will be ready to go.
Yep.
So now I have to grab my pens because those
Good
are
night, Chiquita.
um there they are. Oops. If you hear anything crash, I'm okay.
Hi, Eve.
Hello, Eve. Welcome. I guess Chiquita was up early this morning. So was
Yes.
Eve. Well, I mean, not I guess as early as our early, maybe.
I love these polka dots because they work with everything. Like seriously, this works with whatever collection. Like even 4th of July. Look, if you have leftovers, like if you're not thinking of like winter, this could totally work for July 4th.
Well, I was even thinking for Disney in September, though
Yeah.
that red with the polka dots.
Yeah, and then this one works for like, look, Valentine's.
Yes, the pink would work for Valentine's too. 22,
Absolutely.
34, 143.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Rach, is I'm gonna make this into like a mini album holder, probably. I don't know yet. It's still constructing in my brain. But these are gonna be the pages. It's gonna be so we'll see. We'll see if it works.
I like. Bonnie was just saying that no matter what time I go to bed, I'm up at 7:30. It's driving her nuts. I still
Oh
can't
wow.
sleep. Well, I feel like I'm in the reverse. No matter how hard I try not to have a nap, no matter what time I get up, I keep
You
going and everything. The moment I just sit down with my kids, I'm like,
nap time.
it's nap time for me. And it's really putting a damper on my proper sleep schedule because now it's just taken enough of the edge off that when it is time to go to bed, I can't, even though I'm tired, and I'm just
Right.
like wide awake. Boing. So
You're
I can
wired.
with the sleep thing
Yep.
because it's not fun at all.
No. You want to be able to rest when you're supposed to rest. It's hard. I was
Well, and
just
then
watching Christian IG live on my new phone holder stand. Oh my gosh.
ooh, fancy.
New phone holder. Love it. I just
Oh,
got a
did you
new
go?
phone holder too.
You went live before this? See, like that's what I miss when I'm slumbering away.
Yeah, I did a live to like invite everyone for tonight's live, and
Uh-huh.
I featured my phone holder because you know what happened right today. So we gave the phone holder to Nick for Christmas. You know, he's doing his videos in like he's doing his shorts on YouTube.
Yes.
And so I set it up for him. I showed him how to do it, and he was like, "Oh my god, mom, this is so amazing." And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna share with everyone. It's like Jules gave that to me for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And so I wanted to share with everyone how like transformery it works. It
Cool.
just yeah, it just
That's the
is
white one we're talking
amazing.
about? That white one?
Yeah, the white one. Yeah,
It's very go-go gadget.
it is.
Yep. Um, I would I watch world news at 5:30 and I always nap through it. Oh goodness. The good
Yeah,
old
I would nap with world news too.
either
I
that or
wouldn't want to listen.
I don't think I would want to listen either, or I'd be like an anxious Nelly,
Yeah.
um, getting my mind going. The KS Crafts dye that is an oven or washing machine comes with the mini clothes, jumpers, and socks. The paper reminds me of that. So cute. You could add them in the shaker.
Oh, that is so
You have that
true. The
dye?
washing machine slash oven. Yeah.
Do you have that, Christian?
Yeah.
Cool idea. I like it. I've been binge watching The Queen. I have one more episode and I'm done. So is that like is that a documentary or is that like
No,
the
I think it's a reenactment
oh,
technically.
okay. Um I'm
So
stuck
I
on
know
the
like the next do you like it first of all?
yes, do you like it, Gina? I haven't watched it. Let's hear what you think.
I love it. I love it and I cannot wait. I'm just so upset that I didn't start it later
Oh,
because when I binge watch, I want them all. And now I have to wait, which is like,
oh,
oh, dang it.
so good. Um,
So I like it a lot.
I'm currently in the process of watching two things. I'm binge
Uh-huh.
watching This Is Us because we don't have cable, so I have to wait. I had to wait for the final season to come on Netflix, so I'm watching
Mm-hmm.
that. And then
Mm-hmm.
the other thing I'm binge watching, which you guys are going to think is ridiculous, but anyways, I'll share it here. No judgment, is the Golden Girls on Disney Plus. I never really watched it when it was on. I mean, I did a
Uh-huh.
little bit, but I was younger, so it was
You have
about
different appreciation.
yeah, so like watching it now, like I'll be sitting here by myself, my husband will be at work or something, and I'll be crafting and I'll be laughing hysterically. Um by myself. I just get the belly laughs. It gives that endorphin or something or the
Oh,
dopamine.
really? I've never watched it before.
Oh, no, I am in stitches pretty much almost every episode. Not like the whole time, but just like different like one-liners that are used in it. Like and when I think about the show, because it was like from the 80s, that it must have been in some ways very risque and very like wild in terms of like the Blanche character in terms of what she was doing compared to stuff that
Ah.
happens now. So I always think, wow, this show was very like probably taboo and it like a little on like
Because how
not
she talks, right?
yeah, and just like all of that stuff. It's nothing in today's standards, but
Right.
I like for the 80s it was pretty wild. So I just think about it in that context. But no, I guess I'm watching it too with my seasoned age, which makes it funny too.
Your seasoned age.
Well, how else do you put it? Come on.
Well, I'm almost at the golden girl age, so I think it's time for me to watch it.
Well, it's crazy. Um, yes, the Blanche girl was very flirtatious, and she talks about her escapades with the many men that she has, and
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I think it's all done playfully and tastefully, but I think I don't know, it's just really it was probably taboo um, back in the day. But it's entertaining and the one-liners and the Rose character, and then Sophia, some of the things that she says, they're just I don't know. I probably in some ways didn't get the humor. And I think that there are puns. There's puns in it too. So, you know me.
You and your puns. Now I'm interested in watching it because I've never watched it before.
Well, and it's scary
Hmm.
that you said about the women's age because I think when that was filmed, they were in their mid 50s. Not saying that that's what you're close to or anything, but um, this how age is represented in that show now compared to how a 50-year-old would look today is so different. Like
Heck
they look
yeah.
like so like I don't know if I've said this before, but the Sex and the City like a reboot or whatever, the women in
Yep.
that were older than the women in the Golden Girls when the Golden Girls was released.
Wow.
I know. And so you can see how aging has changed over the decades as
Yes.
well with that. So that's my little tidbit side note was the Golden Girl. So I'm enjoying that. But maybe I should watch the Crown afterwards or the Queen
The
or whatever.
Crown is pretty awesome. Like what Gina said, it starts like a little bit um slow and then you get to realize like wow. Because I knew it was gonna be slow and I anticipated that, which is a good thing because knowing that don't expect it to be like, oh, full of action because it's not going to be full of action. It's going to have all these things, but you know, the royal family endured so much and I didn't know that coming in and I'm like, "Oh my god, the monarchy." And there's so many things that they have to deal with and so many people that tell them what to do. Oh, hello, hello, Claudia. How are you?
Ooh, I'm missing. Oh, maybe it's paused here for a second. There we go. I missed a whole bunch. Hi, Claudia. I'm still plugging away at pulling all my at my numbers. Six,
Plugging
seven.
away. Oh, cousin Phyllis. Hi, cousin
Phyllis is here.
Phyllis. How are
Phyllis,
you?
how are you?
So,
Welcome.
what would you say, Rach? What is a golden girl? What age is it? 50? Is that a golden girl because it's golden 50? Oh my God,
Ah,
I'm gonna be a golden girl soon. What the heck?
no, not. I don't
I
know.
am proud to be a golden girl.
I, I. You always get me and put me on the spot with these questions, and then I could offend. If I throw an age out there, I offend everybody, and nobody's going to be wanting to come back. So I'm not stepping into that one. We're all golden. We're all. I think. Um, that
I think technically, okay, to be technical, I think a golden girl is like 50 and above.
is it really?
Because it's a golden anniversary is 50-year marriage, right?
Yes, true.
So in all technicality, it is
Hmm.
just just to keep it like safe.
Okay. I'm glad you answered your own question because that felt like
Yeah.
I was stepping into a lot and mine. I was like, usually I'm gung ho with answering, but I'm paused.
Cousin Phyllis says yes, golden girl. I think a golden girl would be retirement age 67 years young. Well, I want to be 67 is a little bit far away from me, but I want to be a golden girl because just Sarah Jessica Parker is technically golden girl if it's 50. Cousin Phyllis said it was 50, but
Um,
you can feel however young you want.
exactly. As Yvette says, age is just a number.
Heck yes. I'm excited to meet Yvette in person.
Me too. I
I'm
can't.
excited to meet you in person, girl. You're
Well,
like, oh my god, you guys. Rachel is tall.
oh,
Just
stop.
saying.
Stop.
Either
I,
either she's tall or I'm really, really short. Me and Alicia are gonna be the shortest ones.
oh, dear. Um, 5, 6. I'm on NG7. and then I can make the swatch. NG7.
Oh, I showed you my swatchings for like the pastel. I don't think our
NG.
friends.
Show it us again. They're so pretty. How you jazzed it up
It's
this time.
so
Plain little
pretty. Look,
NG. Look at that with the stamps.
yes. Yvette, I am 5'1", and that's like 5'1" wink wink. I shouldn't do that. I should not wink. I would be like, I'm 5'1", period. So yeah, I'm 5'1", wink wink. I'm sure Alicia is probably 5'1", wink wink as well. And Rachel is a legit taller than us. So
Well, it's funny because, everybody knows that we met here at our crafty tables in our own craft room, sitting in a chair. And I remember, you know, not having any sense of Christian's height because you're sitting in a chair and you have the scale of the background of your room. And one day it came out with heights. And I was like, no, because, you can even adjust your chair to whatever
oh,
height
yeah,
you want.
you can make yourself way tall. Way tall. Cousin Phyllis asked me about this, but just in case you guys are curious, it came from this set. This jar and this face.
Oh, what a great idea to use your stamp to color it in.
Yeah, I think it was a simpler one instead of like trying to do any of these. And I'm like, no, let's just do this.
One, you don't have to be perfect when you're coloring it in to get the
Yeah. Yeah. And it's big, so you can kind of like look. Yvette is 5'3", wink wink. Cousin Phyllis is actually 5'9".
oh my.
Bonnie is 5'5.5". Everybody needs a half. Ooh, Jess is so tall, 5'7". Hey. You're gonna be like, Jess, can you reach this for me? Can you grab the milk up there? I'd be like when I'm doing grocery shopping, I need to like make sure that there's a tall person to like, excuse me. And I have no shame. I'm not like meek to say like, excuse me, can you please help me reach this? No. I'm like, hi, can you
I
help me reach this?
I
No
just
shame, I tell you.
yeah, I stand on the shelf. Perhaps that's not proper, but I'm going to get it myself.
Sometimes there's no ladders or anywhere. Sometimes I step on the stuff, but if there's like merchandise, I try to
No,
be
if there's no
not
merchandise,
stepping.
and this is it for me, if the item's at the very, very back, because like with pandemic shopping and even like uh, pretty crazy weather conditions, we have had the shelves emptied, right? So you're trying to reach, that item on the very, very back.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Congratulations, Bonnie. 50 pounds. That's like a golden girl right there.
yes, it is.
That is a golden weight loss. You're formally a golden girl in your weight loss journey.
Uh-oh. Why does my 163 look like clear?
It's very light, my friend.
Yeah, but look at it.
What? No,
Right
it
there.
shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that light. No, it is not.
Is it wrecked?
It's not that light because this is my 163.
63, and look how it came out.
Okay, you should email Ohuhu.
I don't even think
They
I've used
they
163.
re- they replace it so quick.
Why have
Send them a message in IG because I know that they're very responsive to it.
Yes, that's not what it's looking like.
Nuh-uh.
Oh man.
Major weight loss. Yes, yes. Oldies and shorties unite. Yay! We have a group. Beautiful, beautiful, independent women. Tall, short, gorgeous, regardless.
I can't believe that. Oh my god. 143. I'm getting there.
Got this. You got this.
Sometimes you have to do crafty organization work because it feels like you're not crafting, but then it makes it way more productive.
Absolutely. It's like certain things that are good to do, important to do, you know,
Like
part of the
what
process.
last night is I prepped a whole bunch of winter words with the smooth cardstock that
Yeah.
coordinates with paper. So then they're ready to go. So at the time, it feels like you're not really doing much because you don't have much to show. But then when I sit down to craft, I'm going to have
Boom.
tons to play with. You're not trying to make it as you go. At least that's my strategy.
Absolutely. That's the value of doing like prep. That's what I call prep work. Those things make your crafty time so much smoother, so much funner because you sat down and you've done your prep work.
Well, and you're using your stash. You know, that's what so many of our goals have been with the start of this new year. So that feels
Cousin
very.
Jessica said she has Viking DNA. Cousin Phyllis said that's why she's tall.
Ah,
Cousin Phyllis, we use Nina Solar White cardstock for any kind of alcohol markers coloring, and it's very inexpensive.
although it's gone up a little bit, but it's still a good
Still
price.
compared to like Archers or um, Gina K and such, still a good like price point. Tit, 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 tit.
Oops, I guess I shouldn't be coloring on that. That's why it's getting all bumpy.
My
90,
it's fixed.
142. I missed some of the numbers when I was pulling them, I guess, or they're all out of order. I just don't know what happened to 163. What would cause that to happen? Do I have to shake it or something?
I think you should get a new one. It's
That's so,
kind of outside of your control, sort of.
I guess. I love how
You
you
just
before.
don't. You just don't want to email. You just don't want to email. Ooh, I can hear it in your voice.
Well, I don't think I've hardly used that color. That's what's weird.
All the more that you should tell them. Guess what?
I was on my live with all my friends and making a
Guess what happened?
and guess what happened? You can see it on live TV.
I have evidence.
Yeah.
It's evidentiary proof.
Oh, I just mixed up the colors. I switched 69 with 68. Damn it.
68 is light, like a turquoisey.
Yes.
69 is like
And I don't have my white out. Okay, so I'll just, what I'll do is this will be 68 now.
who is crafting and watching? Get all the room all pretty cousin Bonnie. Working on Valentine's, 3 swaps. That's intense. 3 swaps.
These swaps.
I'm done with winter. I still have to start crafting. Oh yeah, Bonnie's favorite is Easter, so she's gonna be ready by the time Easter happens.
I have been, I must say for me, I have slow booted myself into winter. I haven't, or into like the themes, like even to coffee month. I have needed, well, Christian knows this, but
Yeah.
I've needed an overhaul of my room. And so was it on the weekend? I actually was
Hmm.
up until 2:30 in the morning cleaning up my room just to feel grounded again. Because I was coming in here and it was like, oh,
Hmm.
I get stuffed in here. It was like
Yeah,
affecting
it's
my.
horrible feeling.
I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And so I did. And now my productivity and excitement for crafting has come back. It's crazy good.
Amazing. It feels so good. That's what happened to me the past few days. Like, and Rachel, we talk every night. And yeah, I have like the floor is absolutely empty. I can even take a nap in my room. So I'm so excited to be
Not for
able to like to be able to do that because that means a whole lot to me being able to take a nap here.
funny how you're looking for the numbers and you can't find them. I took a break. Look over there. There's 97 and there's 28. I don't know. It's
Oh,
just weird.
thank you for the thumbs up reminder, Yvette.
Oh, thank you, Yvette. Thank you. That's sweet.
Jess said it's been snowing here. Last 3 days more winter weather now than Christmas. Hey, Denise. Hey, Denise.
Yeah, this is not working. That's
That sucks.
sucks. So 163. I will email them and see what happens. Oh, school was canceled. It was a snow day. Denise wants to know how you're feeling, Chris.
I am feeling good. Thank you, Denise, for asking. Oops. I'm good. Much better. Thank you for asking.
I am happy to hear that because some of the coffee spells that you were coughing, not coffee. that
Coffee.
that
The
meant to be
coffee.
a pun. That was a slip of the tongue.
The coffee spills. Yeah, I was like nonstop coughing when me and Rach were like talking.
To the
It
point that you
was,
couldn't cut,
yeah.
talk, or cough, or cut. No. Oh my God.
What
Sorry,
happened?
I'm just brain spasming. I just um what's coming out of my mouth is not what I'm trying to say. Miss Kate Cuttables. I'm just going to write this. And then it's I love
So
snow.
said today's school was canceled because of the snowy day. She lives in Colorado.
Oh,
Colorado.
it's just really rainy here. Did you guys make it through your rain crazy weather
No,
conditions?
still raining right now. Still raining right now. I need to be better by Saturday. I'm working this weekend. I need to go back to work, honestly.
Oh my.
Crazy. I've missed so much work. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna be feeding my children Miss K Cuttables paper.
I thought you were gonna say craft dinner.
No, Miss K Cuttables paper is what they're gonna be eating.
Yum. Oh dear.
So
It's
mama needs to work.
been a week, right now that you've
Huh?
had. It's been a week that you've had this.
Yeah, it's been more than a week. This started Monday.
Oh my.
So it's been, what is today? Wednesday? So
Wednesday.
9 days. But
9 days.
it's better because I'm no longer having like the chest pain when I cough, which is like that was sucky. I feel like I had costochondritis.
Yeah.
It felt like it, which is like a horrible feeling. It's pretty sucky. So I'm glad that's a blessing to not have that. I'm just coughing at night, which makes me unable to sleep, which is a main problem because sleep is like important to function,
Well, and to get better.
especially, huh?
And
Yeah,
to get better.
yeah, to get better and to be able to not work. I need my brain to function at my workplace.
Well, and there's no way, in my opinion, that you could work the way you were coughing because
No, bro.
when we sort of got together and she was barely talking and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow," and
I was gung ho, right? I was like ready, Rach. I was gonna go to work.
I was like,
I'm ready.
"Are you sure you can work tomorrow?" Like, because the big belly, abdominal coughing. I'm like, how are you going to do? I guess you have a mask. How are you going to do that and work with patients? She's like, I can do it. And, Kristianne is tough. Like, she could do it. But there's only so much we all can abjure. Abjure? Endure.
Endure, yeah.
There's the right word.
That's true.
So,
And my husband is like, you didn't sleep, you have to call in sick. I've been out for like 2 weeks now.
yeah, the cough
That's
just
crazy.
and on. And
It doesn't stop.
yeah, I would say my kids had their cough for like 3 weeks afterwards.
The hard part is when you're starting an IV on someone and you're like, you're trying to like not cough, but it's just gonna explode.
I remember that when I was in my university classes, in the lecture halls or even the small seminar rooms, if you're at school and you have like that tickle in your throat and you have to cough, and
Hmm.
because you don't want people to get upset because you're coughing through all the talking or get the lecturer to stop. So you do that like gut wrenching, holding it in cough, which Kristianne was doing that this evening before she was supposed to go back to work. Oh, it's
Yes.
ridiculously worse, and it hurts your muscles. You get like this intense core
Yeah.
workout.
Yes. Yes. Um, it does make it exponentially worse, to be honest. Especially if you have to like you're in a procedure that you have to stay still. Like
Yes.
putting a needle in somebody's vein and they're like looking at you and you're like so it was not like a fun moment.
Oh
That's
my.
for sure, but you know what? I'm glad I'm getting better. I'm glad I don't have the chest pain, which is I'm grateful for. I told Jules, my husband, I told Jules, that I'm grateful that I don't have any chest pain anymore, which
Oh,
makes a big difference. So I, by hook or by crook, I am going to work on Saturday, whatever happens.
well, that's still like quite a few sleeps away. Wednesday night,
Yeah,
Friday night, and you sound way better even than you did yesterday.
right? So just keep on using the inhaler. Just keep at it, and we're gonna get there. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get there, and I'm grateful I don't have pneumonia. I went for a chest x-ray. I told my doctor, like, hey, I'm not
Yeah.
getting any better, bro. I need a chest x-ray. So I got a chest x-ray. Everything is normal, thank God.
Oh
It's my
gosh,
bedtime. I hope y'all feel better, cousin. Thank you, cousin Sam. Cousin Olga, I appreciate it. I hope you have good night's sleep. A nurse is sick when she's looking forward to go back to work. I have to go back to work. Smoke triggers my allergies. When we're in Vegas before Christmas, I was coughing so much the whole trip. Oh my gosh. Oh, 3.5 weeks. That's intense.
oh,
That's a
that is
whole lot of coughing.
yes. Are you allowed
I
to
gotta-
smoke at the casinos? Do people smoke there, or is
Yeah,
it
yeah, they still do.
okay? Because here in Vancouver for years, like when I started clubbing, they banned smoke.
Clubbing.
Yeah, back in the day, in another lifetime, they banned
I
just
cannot imagine clubbing.
no, I
Well,
can't
I
either.
did clubbing too, Rach.
Well, it's like you have to get it out of your system, right?
Oh my gosh, I totally agree. You have to club so you're not a 58-year-old person trying to club because you
But
didn't do it.
if you enjoy that, then so be it, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
I, you got out of my system. But when I first started, you were allowed to smoke, and then at some point, while I was in the midst of all of that, they banned smoking. And I'm actually allergic to smoke. Maybe I went a little bit like Gina, and so like I wouldn't feel very good by the end of the night, even if I wasn't drinking, just because of the smokers. So it was like a whole new experience once I got
Stop
to
the smoke.
smoke.
Yeah. Claudia has a question. Phone in question. Christian, have you noticed an increase on little kids having fevers with no other symptoms? Yes. We get a lot of those. You have to medicate properly. Claudia, coordinate with your primary doctor because a lot of the bottles of medication they're underdosed. So coordinate with your primary doctor on the right dose for your baby based on their weight. All medications, especially pediatrics, has to be weight based.
Oh,
Otherwise, it's not going to work. That's why we measure the weight of the patients before before they get seen by the doc, so the doctor can order the correct dose. Um, so get that. I'm telling you, everyone has a cough that lasts forever. I swear. I was getting my chest X-ray done, and the X-ray tech said, "Aren't you a nurse in the ER?" And I'm like, "Yes." It's like,
so they,
girl. She said, "Girl, my cough lasted like that because I coughed." And I said, "I'm sorry." And she said, "Girl, I had a cough like that that lasted for 3 weeks." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm on my second week.
oh
One more
wow.
week of this." Hello, Claudia. How are you?
Hello.
In Vegas hotels, yes, they were didn't allow smoke, which was great. By walking to the casinos, no bueno. Hello, ladies. How are you doing tonight? I just came from the bar. You came from the bar. You were clubbing. Hi, Leslie.
Hi. Who
We
was
have had an appointment tomorrow. Thanks. Yes. Hi, Auntie Catherine. Claudia, ask them the right dose. Ask them the right dose for ibuprofen and Tylenol for your 4-year-old. If the temperature of the baby is greater than 102, you know, temperature wise, you give both so that right, Rach, it
yes,
works.
yes, it does. It does.
It's gonna help. It's gonna help.
Scary when the
It's
fever is down.
it is so scary. Scary is a seizure.
Yes.
That is horrific experience.
I remember I had a student who was a first grader. So I think I was like she wasn't when this happened, but she was in the first grade when it
Yeah.
happened, that she had a high fever that led to a seizure, and she wasn't the same after that. Like she needed special assistance. Like that's why
No.
I got to her in grade 4. Not I'm not meant like not trying to scare because I know that doesn't happen to everybody. But I it just reminded me of the seriousness of it, that it can happen, although it's you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, normally febrile seizures, if it is secondary to a high temperature, shouldn't cause any kind of brain damage whatsoever.
Oh, maybe it was like she had
Maybe
some.
it could be meningitis. Meningitis can cause that. Like the high temperature secondary to meningitis, not just a viral. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because yeah, yeah, it's very different when it comes to like what causes it. My
I just
gosh, these ephemera are so cute.
they're cute. I was thinking I should probably use the ephemera, but I just wanted to use these images. I like.
Absolutely. Do it, do it, do it. And they give you so much in the collection.
Well, now that I'm going to color these, um, oops, I thought that was my ink pad. So thank you for staying with me and what enduring the swatch making.
Auntie Catherine, it's Claudia's baby that has a high temp. They sent us a chart to look at, and they told us not to give her anything if she didn't present like she needs it. So she's so active during the day.
Oh,
They gave us option, I guess. Option. Yeah. I mean, if the baby, if you have a fever, you're going to be exhausted. I like to medicate temperatures, especially for children, because it's sucky. Even as an adult, it sucks,
yeah.
right?
You can see it's one of those things because
See in their eyes.
yes, my husband's an RN. So like I remember coming home from work on a Thursday, and I looked at my daughter and like, does she have a fever? And he's like, no, she doesn't have a fever. I'm like, have you taken her temperature? He's like, no, but I'm like, it looks like she has a fever. I think we need to take her temperature.
Mommy
And
inclinations.
and she gets a little panicky because I'm like, why don't you take it? Like, don't you see she doesn't look well? Like, like I noticed it as soon as I got home.
Oh my
And
gosh,
sure enough,
she
I may
did.
have a nursing degree, but I could tell she was sick
You have a
based,
mommy degree.
yes, my mommy degree, based on her just her demeanor and her eyes. They get so cloudy, right? And she has beautiful blue eyes. And it was just like, you're not feeling well. So trust your mummy instincts. That's all I say.
Mhm. Agreed. Prayers, yes, prayers to Claudia's little one. Thank you, Auntie Catherine. So, so sweet. That's why we have such a nice community
Yes,
of
we do.
crafty sisters because they're so, so sweet. And everybody's like the sweetest. The sweetest, we're the sweetest aunties ever. And Auntie Catherine, super sweet. We call her Auntie because that's her name. What's so weird though, because we didn't even know she had fever until I checked 103. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. 103. That's high, friend. I would
Hi.
medicate that if I were you. But if you don't believe in medications, yes, please, by all means, don't start
This is,
medicating if you don't believe in it. No
yes,
pressure.
fabulous. That book is coming together super fast. I feel like you're going to have it done, and I haven't even like finished my 2 little cups here tonight.
Girl, no pressure, girl. I was super slow the other live, and I'm like, oh, you're done. And I have three.
It's funny how sometimes we're like opposite to each other.
Yep. And we always tell ourselves it's not a job. It's there for fun. It's there to help with endorphins. It's there for that's what it's there for. And I absolutely agree. Crafting should be something that we do that would help us kind of put us in a different zone, like a crafty zone. It
Okay.
shouldn't have the pressureness.
No, it needs to do the opposite.
Yeah. It should
Not
lower your heart rate.
release the tension, not build it up.
Heck yes. Yes, honey, yes, you're right.
So you used the discs tonight for that.
Yeah.
Cute. And you did it because that die, my understanding,
Hmm.
'cause I watched a bunch of videos today on it because I was convinced I was going to get it. Um, you did it instead of doing it from the side, you did it from the top.
Yes, from the top.
Because is there a piece that has it together or something?
So there's like multiple pieces to this die. They even have a shaker option, which I appreciate. Like every time they put a shaker option, I'm happy,
That's why
you
I kept
know.
these things because they have the shaker option.
Look how cute and simple it is. So let me show you the parts, Rach.
Yeah,
So
please all of it, please.
this is the part that you cut, and this is this one. And this is what you use for acetate. If you're gonna cut it, this is your acetate portion.
Okay.
So that's that. And I use this portion to create the album. And I use this frosting to cover that. So that's
Ah,
that. It's cute, huh? And
yes.
then yeah, I think you're gonna need this for Valentine's or if you have craft money. This one is your album portion. I use this for the cover. Like
Oh.
you see the white.
So you're making two different projects or do you bring those all together?
No, I brought it all together because this one is like, look, this is where it goes. You know how I like
Oh,
containers for
box.
projects?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see. Okay.
So that's where it's gonna nestle and that's where it's gonna live.
Got it.
So right there. So this is like the base itself. I just snipped it. Do I have, okay, here. I just snipped this because I'm not gonna put it here. I wanted to make a house for my cup. And this is what it's gonna look like. See, when you put it.
Ah.
And then I just fussy cut it right here. Just
Okay.
to remove that portion.
Okay, I see. Because lots of the videos that I was watching today were
Mm-hmm.
that little piece that you have on the side there. I was like pointing to the screen, like everybody can see me, so I have to point here. But I'm pointing at my stuff. It's terrible when you're a hand talker. And they were doing the binding from that little piece.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Okay, so I like that there's different ways to make it work for what you envision. Very
Yeah.
cool.
And then Claudia has a question. Last question, because now I'm freaking out because of a seizure. I'm looking at the chart to see how meds to give her. She's sleeping now when she wakes up. Don't give her any medication unless she has a temperature, Claudia. Yeah, it's not very common. It depends on your seizure threshold, and some people have a low seizure threshold, some don't. So it's not a very common thing, but it does exist. So don't freak out. Just check the temperature. If the baby has increased temperature, you can medicate if you want to. If they don't have temperature, don't medicate if they don't have any symptoms. How many days till you can spend, Rachel? Rachel has like 20.
What's
How
the
many
eight
days do you have? It's the
days?
18th now.
The 31 days in January. Oh, too many,
Too
Jessica.
many.
Too many.
Yes.
Um,
Jessica's baby.
oh, hey, little boy.
What's Jessica's baby? Jessica, what's the name of your baby?
I love when they come and watch this
I know,
phenomenal.
it's so cute.
These ladies crafting. Daughter first learned that I did lives. Um, she would come, or even or like so she'd come over, but then and then loved when she heard Christian say hello to her. Then when I was watching videos, this is when she, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, she would say hello. Want people to say hello when it wasn't alive. That was cute.
That's so cute.
So I've gone ahead and stamped 4 of the boy. And
Theo. He loves
Theo.
the fox. Theo is 6. Hi, Theo.
Hi, Theo. Good morning. Did you just wake up?
Theo just woke up because it's morning over there in the UK, isn't it? Good morning, Theo. Auntie
Wake up.
Catherine has a nephew who is 8 and has autism. The fox is his favorite too, Theo. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that we've built a community of like sisters. I love that.
Me too. Me too. We've been through a lot.
I think the pandemic has solidified um, our community and the need for people to connect. Like we may not be physically with each other,
Yes,
but it is still a friendship regardless,
I
right?
agree.
It's still a real friendship exists. Being able to connect. Rach, let me show you the parts.
Okay, I
So
want to see the.
this is
Yes.
for the
Oh, there's a
foam.
drip. Okay, the
There's a
foam.
foam, yeah, there's a drip. And then this one is the one that I used for this. For the
Okay.
cover. You know
Okay.
the base versus the decorative cover.
Yes. Good night, Phyllis.
That cousin Phyllis keeps telling me your fox gone. Fox for Theo. And then so that I showed you that it has like a lot. It even has a straw.
It has a straw. I didn't realize it had all the accessories because the videos
It
that I was
does.
watching was
It
not sure.
does have a straw. Like we can put what color do you want me to cut the straw?
Ooh,
It's
I
cute.
glittery stuff, like for snow sparkle, bluey sparkle. Is that too complicated?
No?
Being that you asked, what does everybody else think? What color should she color?
And
Or
then Rach, there's a drippy, like a long drip if you want. And I'm gonna use this for Halloween as well.
oh, there's two drips.
No, there's one.
Oh,
I just cut it.
oh, it looks
And
like that.
this is
Okay.
what it looks like. I was wanting to show you like a sample for you. I think this is a good dye to have in your stash, babe. Look,
Oh my goodness.
this you are going to like because of your predilection
Uh huh.
to coffee things. On top of that, they have a lot more. They have a bow,
Yeah. A bow?
a bow,
Like a bow? Like a 3D bow?
like this bow.
Oh, wow. There's so many little pieces with it.
Yeah. And this one is like the opening of the coffee cup.
So you could have it open or not
Yeah.
open. Is that
Yeah. You can put like a brown piece, like what I did here. This is the brown piece. You can barely see it, but it's there.
okay?
And then the frosting has like a solid versus multiple layers. So
Jessica
if you
shared
want
that
to cut
he
this,
likes our projects. Thank you, Thea. He's very
thank
happy.
you.
Lots of
Thank you,
noises.
Theo.
Thank
Oh, they
you.
like pink. Pink for straw.
Pink for
Thank
straw?
you.
Oh, pink is the verdict. I started coloring again. I was watching the dye actually.
And then this rage is
Is
look.
okay, I have a question about that because there's two cream dyes. So is one like etching it or is it cutting it in three pieces? Is that etching it?
So this one gives you this, and then all the bits that's left.
Oh.
So just imagine like you like doing this. I know you like doing this in like glittered white cardstock. So I'm sure you're gonna do it in glitter cardstock.
Ooh la la.
Look at that. So there's a lot of options for this.
There is.
And then I think I've never used this specific part to be honest. I think this one goes here.
Night night Eve. Eve's heading out.
Good night, Eve. And then this is for this, Rach. And then the
Oh,
straw, we're gonna make a pink straw. And
is
look
that
how many options you get
for the straw?
for
Oh no,
decorative.
for reinforcement.
Yeah,
So you could use those for tags or something else too, couldn't you?
absolutely. I'm not sure what this is for. Maybe just a straw for like a straight straw.
Oh, there's two straws?
This one looks like a straight straw to me
Yeah. And the other one's the more
versus
bendy.
like a long straw. So, I mean, it has a lot of, it's a well thought of dye, honestly.
All those pieces.
And yeah, lots of options. I cannot wait to make a house. You know me and like coffee into houses with wheels and such.
Yes.
But, imagine spring.
Is that what you're
It is fun.
doing? Is spring? I just got
Spring, Easter would be cute.
and Auntie likes the curved straw the best. I think I like the curved straw too.
Let's do pink curved straw. This dye is from SCRAPDIVA Designs.
And it's sold out at the moment. Darn it. Because I was gonna get
Sorry.
well, I
I was
can't
gonna
because
say Coop. I was gonna say Christian 10, but it's sold out. That's
but
cute. So I'm gonna do journaling up top here.
That's a good idea. But just keep in mind, everybody, because I did this today, that ScrapDiva has a notification button. So if it's out of
Oh yeah.
stock, you can put in your email and you get notified when it's back in stock again.
Yeah, that's good to know. I like those options.
Me too. That's how I got my daughter's Christmas present at IKEA because she really wanted one of those egg chairs and they were sold out and it wasn't going to come back in stock until December 23rd. I'm like, oh,
Oh, just before Christmas.
so, who wants to be checking their email on the sly, when the kids are off? But I got notified.
That it's available.
Yeah. And thankfully it was before the 23rd.
Lovely, lovely. I'm going to cut it in this pink.
He's cute. I just don't know what color to color the pet.
The who?
Oh, I'm just coloring the boy here. I think that's a dog or is that a cat? I'm not sure.
Isn't she lovely? I'm trying to like keep everything at bay simply because I just clean my craft room. And I think the most important thing is cleaning it as soon as you're done because I wait. I'm like, oh,
It's
okay, the
over.
live is over, done. Bye.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not gonna do that because that's where the failure happens. So I'm like
I'm
putting it back, put it back, put it back, put it back.
That's good advice. I am actually, I think, doing that a little bit myself tonight, which makes it not as productive, but in the long run, you don't have to spend these evenings,
Hours. It's
you know,
cumulative.
of lost craft time with an overwhelmed crafty space.
Shipping cost, yes. That's a good question, Jess. Shipping cost. I would. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's
Sorry.
yeah. I don't know what the international for me too.
International for H, yes. So check the website. I mean, it's not available yet, but once it becomes available, you want to be able to know. And I keep all my coffee dyes, coffee, everything coffee related in one container.
I do that too, and my container's getting awfully full. I don't even know if there'd be space for that one.
Wow. Funny.
Although my greeting farm, like this one here, even though there's a little coffee cup
Oh,
on
sorry.
the character, I store it with my greeting farms.
I think the stamps and the dies are certain are supplies that you will never be finished with because it's a supply that you have eternal options for. It's not like it goes away like paper or stickers. It doesn't you don't use it up.
No, it's over
You just
there.
use it over and over.
Well,
I'm
and I
gonna put
love and that you can make it match and coordinate
yes.
with you know, a paper collection.
I was raving about this product to Bonnie and to Rach, and this
Oh,
is this is
yeah.
called Supply, and this is gonna change your stitching game. The stitching business is gonna be different from now on. So I think what would be a good color? I think aqua would be a good color because let me show you. I'm gonna put you a little lower, but there's gonna be shadows, but that's okay. So this specific thing, it writes it writes in such a way that it embosses. Once it's dry, this is what it looks like. I hope you can see that. And it's embossed. So it takes your faux stitching game to a whole different level.
Oh, at a completely different level.
Look at that. It looks like it's embossed. Like the embossing when you when you use the heat gun.
Yes, and you don't have to mess with all the hair.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes to dry. And there's this ball. I'm not going to remove the ball. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh, did you put it back on afterwards, Christian?
Yeah, I put it back on because I've owned this before,
Okay,
but at that time I wasn't stitching. I wasn't doing any faux stitching in my life.
got it.
So, and then it dried. So this time, now that I'm a new owner again of these pens. I'm like, I'm gonna learn my lesson. So I'm gonna remove that ball, put it aside.
Oops, that's not the right one.
It's very wet when it applies, but it brings your faux stitching game to a whole new level. Can you please put my brother in your prayers? He's having open heart surgery in a few hours. Oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna pray for your brother. What is his name? Oh, his name is Gary. Guys, don't forget, we're gonna pray for Miss Tammy's brother. He is having open heart surgery in a few hours. Please, please, please add Gary in your prayers. I always ask the name because my grandma says that if you ask the name and it's very specific, that it's better for your prayers and for the recipient of the prayer.
That makes sense.
Yeah. He's getting a heart valve replaced, a heart valve replacement. Well, that's wonderful that they have a donor for Gary. We're definitely going to pray for your brother, Miss Tammy. I'm gonna add him in my prayers tonight, and our crafty sisters will do the same.
Yes.
Thank you. It's the power of prayer is unbelievable, especially if you have a group of um, friends and family that is there to send their wonderful prayers. It's huge. Yes. My grandma says, Auntie Catherine, my grandma says, okay, you're in heaven, right? You're in heaven. There's like billions and billions of people praying. And it's hard because everybody's praying at the same time. And you're like, oh, can you please help my brother with a heart valve replacement? And Jesus in heaven is going to be like, who's your brother? But if you're specific, okay,
Yeah.
please help Tammy's brother Gary for his replacement of, a heart valve. It's easier for heaven to kind of like, oh, got it, check, okay. So, yes, it's a hereditary issue. My mom had the same thing, okay. I hope, I hope and pray that Gary pulls through and gets out of surgery quick and everything. I hope that the Lord helps his surgeon's hands to be able to help him out with the replacement.
You're here, yep.
Had a cow valve. Oh, cool. Yes, that's what my grandma says. My grandma is like an expert prayer warrior. She is like every time anybody needs anything that has to do with prayers, like everybody in the community, she is the lady to ask. She is already in heaven right now, but she believes that she has a special connection with Mama Mary, and so she believes that that's why her prayers are answered. She's very close with Mama Mary. They have a good relationship, she says. So when I studied for my boards, I'm like, Grandma, please pray for me. I did pass the boards. I did study, however. Prayer ticket. Yes. See, then they can resolve your prayer ticket faster. So genius. Great idea. It's a great way to like put it into perspective. Like the more specific you are, the better when it comes to your prayer request because it's very specific to what you need and it's a good idea, good idea. Look how pretty are the stitching. And you can easily like
Oh,
stitch different colors. What the
Oops. Did I miss a spot? Or is that her?
Joining Sophia's challenge, but
I gotta get mine in the mail.
yeah, but it's hard because I was a little bit behind. I'm still going to join. Don't include me, Soph. Don't include me in the drawing, but I will send my entry.
I gotta do that this weekend.
Don't include me in the giveaway. I will still send mine regardless.
There.
Orange is cute.
The cutting scissors, I can tell.
Yes. And Tammy, it is so easy. Like the requirements are super, super easy. So tell us the requirements. It's so easy. You have a lot of days. You have a lot of days, and it's such a simple requirement. It's not, you can easily do it in no time at all, my friend. Yeah, Saint Anthony and I are best buds. He is a patron saint of lost things. So every time I have a problem, I frame it in the context of something being lost and those prayers getting answered quick. Good job, Auntie Catherine. I love that you have a best bud. That's a saint. 3 birthday die cuts. That's it. How amazing. She only wants 3, but I have some way past that. I agree, Christian. I had fun going through my dice. Right? Yes, let's join. Let's join Soph's giveaway. And it's for a good cause, you guys. It is because she is creating a lot more cards this year for Cards for Cubs. Do you guys know what Cards for Cubs
Remind us
do?
again.
Okay, so Cards for Cubs is a nonprofit organization that was started by Barely Art. And you know how like foster kids, obviously they're foster kids, they don't have family, right? The goal of Cards for Cubs is to be able to send birthday cards to the foster children so that they feel that they're not forgotten. That's huge. Being able to feel that somebody remembered your birthday as a foster child is such an amazing thing to feel. And you, all of us, 25 people watching the streaming, plus you and me, Rach.
Yes.
There's 25 people. There's so much potential that we can do. Can we can help that organization have more cards because the more cards they have, the more kids they're going to touch. Yeah, on their birthday, you guys, on their birthday. It's such a good cause. It's coming up in March. Soph wants to be able to do 100. That's why she's asking for die cuts to be able to make 100 cards, right? Soph, is it 100 cards that you want to do? My fiance said I would never get to my friend, and it did.
Yay.
Most recently with that lost swap. Oh wow.
Oh.
I'm so made last week straight after the live ended. I packed up Soph. Good job, babe. Good job, Jess. Hack the postal service. No outgoing international mail. That's insane.
That is insane.
What the hey? Your mail got hacked? Crazy. It's resolved now, I hope. I will be checking. Yes. So our goal is to help Soph, our crafty sister, get 100 cards for the Cards for Cubs. I will be doing my own. I have to like start doing the birthday early on because I get distracted with like Valentine's and I get distracted super quick. I'm like a squirrel. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Let's go. But I will really, 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 I participated in Cards for Cubs last year too. I did 50, I think. I think I did 50 last year. I will DM you tomorrow for your address, Sophia. Oh, okay. So yes, please DM Sophia. She's not asking for a lot, you guys. It's for a good cause. I'm sure you have 3 die cuts in your craft room at this moment
gosh.
that you can give up, right?
I'm sure.
Like 1,000 bajillion. I'm
Well, it
sure.
didn't have to be from what I remember, embellishments. It could be just colored stamped images,
Yes.
like
Colored
and
stamped images. That's what I want to do.
these aren't kid friendly necessarily, but they're coffee friendly. But if you sat down and stamped a bunch,
Birthday. Yeah.
you have them colored really quick.
Yes, my friends. Please, 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 let's help Soph attain her goal of 100 cards for Cards for Cups. It's a huge deal. It's a big deal. And you get points for heaven.
Good idea.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot, Rach. Those are beautiful. You just color the most amazing way. I just love your coloring so, so, so much.
Oh, thank you. That's a big compliment coming from you because I've learned.
Love it.
I feel like I
Oh, I
could put
need to like do this.
because it's snow. I forgot to highlight the boba ones I colored last week. So I need to
Ah,
the highlighting just steps it up a notch.
absolutely. Oh, I lost the ball on this one.
No.
I know it's so small. Even if my table is like neat and stuff, like it's still microscopic. It's like,
So if
man,
anybody
this just,
watch, here's the
yeah,
swatch. I haven't done 163 because it's no longer inking and I didn't pull out the pastel one. But if you want to take a screenshot, there it is with all the pretty colors.
mm-hmm. And it coordinates perfectly, my friend, with the I Heart Snow collection from Miss Kate Cuttables.
So many pretty patterns. I have a Kristianne and I both done a um, unboxing to show you the pretty papers in there. And there's some you could use for Valentine's Day if you wanted, if you don't get a chance to do all winter. Look at these snowflakes. This one I don't want to use till the very end because I like having the name of it. I love snow.
Agreed. I love that majority of this is primary colors, but they're so beautiful how they're able to use it. Still works for winter, but man, it's still so cute and very primary.
Yes,
Like I've never seen a red, an orange, honestly, ever, and yellow in a snow, in a winter collection, but it works.
it sure does.
Good night, Lexi. Love you, bye. See you tomorrow. I'll bring you to school because Daddy works. I just touched that. Okay, it's okay, Chris. It's a birthday. I love
Uh,
that collection from Miss Kate Cuttables. That colors reminding me of rainbows, but winter. Yes.
yes, that's
My
actually
Miss Kate gets shipped on the 28th. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. I was like, Tammy, I was telling Rachel, like, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. Love it. So just imagine having photos inside. Let me get some photo samples. I am using my, okay, let's see. Okay, so just imagine like if you're adding photos. Oh, that's so funny. This is a coffee cup photo.
Did you plan that?
No, I was like, what?
Are you
So,
sure?
yeah. Look, if you want to add like photos and things and insert him in there, you know.
Oh, that's why you put those. Those little
Yes,
cards are
yes,
perfect there then. Great
yes,
idea.
honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Look,
Yeah.
you just like boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka, honey.
Oh my goodness. Tammy also Christian signed up for the Doodle Dash monthly subscription box too.
Tammy, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Girl, 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 girl. I'm so excited. It is Love Notes. Love Notes. Do you love Notes? I am a hoarder, a lover of Love Notes.
Which one's Love Note? Is that the one
Love
with the star flowers?
here. Hi. Okay. So Love Notes is this one, which is like the Doodle Dash. Look how gorge.
Oh yeah,
I
that's the
know
one I
Gina is using this for her swap.
oh. Gina's using
Uh, Yeah, Gina is using Doodle Bug Girlfriend. I know. And I want to show you guys exclusive. I made actually I made I made two sequence mix for the Doodle Dash subby box coming this month for February. This is the first one. And then this is exactly a duplicate of the other one I'm going to show you, but it has the black component. You see the black polka dotted ones? I hope you
Oh,
guys can see it. I'm not sure if
oh yeah.
it's too bright. But this one has the black portion. I don't know if I'm gonna add any more black in it, but um yeah, um this one is Love Notes. Oh, there's a French kiss one. There's a French kiss collection also. I think I made, I don't know. I thought I made a a sequence mix for that. I thought I did. I just don't know where. Oh, here. I made a sequence mix for the French Kiss collection, and this is what it looks like.
Ooh. Ooh. That is
Really?
really.
Yeah.
You have sparkle in there? Because something looks like
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah.
Oh,
And this
it's
is
beautiful.
for French Kiss specifically.
And you always have it so packaged up so nicely.
So I think it's gonna be so gorge. You know, the dingle balls are there also.
The sparkle part.
The sparkle and the dingle balls.
It's pretty.
But I couldn't find any container, so I used this one, and I think it's the perfect size for it. If I needed to add any more pinks or add reds to it, it's gonna be, this is the French Kiss collection.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Okay, okay, so I think we're done.
We are. I was able to actually finish my project. I was a little worried when I started the swatching that I wasn't going to get to finish it, but I was able to make two of these um, coffee latte cups using the SCRAPDIVA latte gift card cup holder.
So beautiful, right?
And I used my KSCRAFTS winter sentiments that I got for Christmas and my Greeting Farm warm wishes stamps. So that's a new item from two new items I've used from my stash. And the snowflake is just again from my stash. It's like a, I don't know, I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I don't know what the brand was. And so it paired gorgeously, is that even a word? With the Miss Kate design, Miss Kate Cuttables, I Love Snow collection. And I just made these single-sided. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I don't know if I put them together. I don't know if I just, we'll put another one later and then, turn it into the gift card.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, they are just going to make cute little embellishments as I decide what to make with them. And I don't know, Christian, that genius idea of using the foam for your sentiments just makes them look like top-notch, expensive.
Profesh, honey,
Yeah,
profesh.
so professional.
Yes, it does. It does. It makes a huge difference. Like a professional actually made it for you. So for my recap, I did a mini album using the Scrap Diva Designs coffee cup die that is out of stock right now, but please keep on checking. You can use my coupon code Christian10 that is still active. I confirmed with Erica. It has a lot of parts to it, you guys. Um, it
Yes,
has, a lot of things that we can create. Of course, I use the I Heart Snow collection, and this specific mini album, you can add more because it is the disc system. So feel free to add more, and then it lives down here. You just put it inside, and then this is what, and then it just stands right there, hanging
oh,
out for coffee month.
those critters look so stinking cute.
This is Theo's favorite, the fox, Foxy
Go-
Fox.
Gorgeous. Theo has good taste. Oops.
All
So,
right.
well, I didn't realize it was. an hour and a half that we've been here. We try to keep it under an hour to have our craft project start to finish, but you know, we get distracted, we have fun, we get into crafty zone, and it's nice to do that midweek as Kristianne recovers from her crazy cough, and I head into my work days coming up. So it's just nice to decompress and make something and work with
Yep.
the coffee theme. Yay! In our cream tidy craft rooms, because that's what feels the best, how much productivity improves. So yes, Kristianne, feel better. Take care of yourself over the next few days before you go back to work on Saturday.
Yes.
And thank you to each and every one of you for joining in and tuning in to Late Night Crafts and Laughs with
Kristianne.
I did it, and Rachel.
Good job, Rach.
Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and we appreciate your friendship, your company, and your crafty ideas. Thank you for the suggestion for
Thank
the paper.
you.
And you guys have a wonderful crafty week, and we'll see you all here next Wednesday, same time, same place, and most likely some sort of a coffee project. So take
Same
care.
time, same channel. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful crafty day. Thank you, Rach, for hosting. Love our project. Woohoo.